Just want to say congrats, bro. It's all well earned, like I said, and well deserved.
So much, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot to me.
I want to bring up a funny story real quick. I want to remind you about a story. This is actually the funniest story I have to tell in radio, and it has to do with the last time you and I were together. So so when you came to the studio last time, you were like, "Yo, bro, is it cool if I smoke?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." You know what I mean? Like I was like, "Go ahead, man. Like I'm not gonna say no." And what I didn't realize was, the ventilation in the building, it's like it really travels, right? So it went over like the whole floor, right? So what I didn't say to you when you were talking and people kept walking by the window, like throwing their arms up at me, like wondering what was going on, and I had to write a company wide apology saying, "Yo, sorry that we made the whole floor smell like it was so loud."
I
And
apologize, man, but you told me I could do it, man. So.
no, I'm not trying to incriminate you. I'm trying to tell you that it's the funniest story because then people started hitting me back directly on the email. We're like, "You're not fucking sorry, bro." They know that's who I am too, bro. They know that there, but there was like two uptight people complained and said they got a headache. I'm like, no, we're soothing your headaches. What are you talking
Exactly. Let them all know I apologize, and
I will. But I just wanted to tell you, man,
hopefully everyone feels better.
You are the ultimate champion of the funniest story that we have at U92.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
I just want you to know that, bro.
I love that story. And you see what's happening now as we speak.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, as you should be. I am also in my recliner in my basement, just to let you know, because this is the quietest part of the house where my toddler's not being noisy. You know what I'm saying? So I know you know about that.
Well, welcome to my studio, and maybe next time we should just do it here.
Okay, yeah. Next time we'll do that for sure. Yo, also, by the way, side note, I just saw an article. Shout out Mike Tyson for announcing that he was high during the fight. By the way,
yeah, that's amazing.
That is amazing. Of course.
I missed the fight because I was playing Bandicoot.
First of all, bro, your turn. Like you had me at the Music Soul Child feature. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I appreciate that, and that happens to be my favorite song as well.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah, that was a beautiful song. But I just want to say, man, like honestly, it was kind of hard for me to write these down because your album really is one of those one of the only ones of the year, in my opinion, that it's truly like a great listen from start to finish. Like you could just let it roll.
Thank you, my brother.
And I know how hard I can only imagine how hard that was to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So once again, man, like respect for doing that because that doesn't happen often. You know that. It's not every day.
I'm glad you noticed the work that we put in because by you saying that means I did. What I wanted to happen is happening. From the work that we put in, and that was definitely one of the things that I wanted people to notice that it wasn't just like any regular album where you just hear the song start and somebody send me a beat, I flex on it and that's it. Like, nah, we put in way more work. Everything is detailed, like every little thing from tempo switch to note change to, crazy harmonies, like crazy, like guitars, strings, violins, everything, like it's all there, and like all your favorite artists and my favorite artist Ty Dolla came through and kicked fucking ass, man. So shout out to him, man. It was hard to get him in the studio. He's a very busy man, always giving the flavors and the energy to everybody else's project. But we were able to lock his ass in a studio, and he finished an album for himself. So it's a blessing, man, to see everybody feeling it. You know what I mean?
I just want to let you know, the single Spicy is already doing so good at the station. We have it in rotation. Features, of course, one of our favorite, latest residents, Post Malone, as you know, lives out here.
Oh, nice.
Have you? Oh, so you haven't had time to spend with him yet?
I'm out there now, but like I always be in Utah and shit for sure. I've been out there for years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's probably something that locals don't even realize that much. That you told me last time you were here that you actually visit more often than people know, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm right here. One of my brothers that's from out there.
Cool.
Salt Lake, AOD.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. Good to meet you, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I could tell you all about Salt Lake.
I have one question before I start though. So you were playing Crash Bandicoot. Is that on Nintendo 64?
Nah, on fucking Xbox, the new Xbox X.
Oh wait, they have it on the new Xbox?
Yeah, I got the new Xbox. They sent it to me with my name engraved, everything. So shout out to them. Headphones, everything, 2 controllers. And I love Xbox. But they sent me that. They also sent me Crash Bandicoot and a few other games, a whole bunch of games. And with this game, you know, it's from back in the day, but they made the new one with the crazy graphics, and I didn't think nothing of it. I just threw it on. Next thing you know, this is 8 days ago. Me, my girlfriend, and we even got my daughter to download it over there. She got us shit from coming to play a few times. This shit is fucking crazy, man. We've just been stuck on that game. So
I do have a couple of questions from our listeners for you. I've got at Chic Things. She wants to know, how old were you when you made your first song?
I was probably like 10, 11 when I made my first song. My pops recorded me, and shit, I think it was trash.
We all gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Right.
She also wants to know what your inspirations come from. Like, where do they come from?
My inspirations come from, you know, anything. It could go from, you know, a beautiful day outside to a conversation that I'm having with somebody else to, you know, something that's going on in the world, you know, anything. All of the songs come from God for sure. And I'm just thankful to be his vessel.
You know, I read a recent interview that you did where you mentioned that God was your inspiration. And the reason that I read that interview is because I watched your episode of Song Exploder on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it came up because I was researching your big brother, TC, if you don't mind me asking about him.
Yeah.
In the interview, you mentioned that you just hired a new legal team for him.
Yeah, I did. I hired a new legal team. That was then when I did that Song Exploder, which was a while ago. They just put it out recently. And even past that, I got a whole nother team, Weldon Angelo, Jessica Simpson, and actually Kim Kardashian and Wes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's awesome.
They all got together and they got something going, you know, for bro. So, you know, shout out to that.
Hey, positive thoughts.
Weldon is actually from out there in Utah as well. So, you know.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
shout out to Utah for real, man. Y'all got some real ones out there.
Yo, it's obviously been one of the most, you know, challenging years of, I would say, our lifetime, right? Like
what?
Right?
The most challenging, man.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's year got cheated this year. My grandmother passed this year.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. And I feel like, damn, man, they cheated you for the last year of your life. Like you didn't get to like fully, you know what I'm saying? Or like a little kid that did like first grade got cheated. You know, kindergarten or first grade, they don't know what it's like actually to like go to school for the first time.
Right.
And like a kid that like graduated high school doesn't know what
That's
fucking
my kid right now.
is.
She's a freshman. Like, I have a freshman in college this year. This past semester.
It's prom and like
what?
Oh,
yeah, no walking, right? No walking graduation. You know, none of it. And it's really turning out to make us all evolve, right, and think different. And I just wanted to ask you one final question, which to that point, which is like, you know, how have you been dealing with your mental health? You know, because I think everybody is struggling with it, right? And obviously, there's been a lot of positive things happening in your life. Like, has that been the saving grace for you, man? The outlet of
I'm going fucking crazy, man. Yo, I don't know.
That was the best shit ever. That was the best answer ever.
I don't know what to do, but I don't know. This is sick. It's sick, but I'm gonna be all right, and just stay prayed up, stay focused. Hopefully, you guys can just focus on something, man. Like everybody out there, all my fans especially. I done seen like suicide notes and shit from fans, all type of shit, man. I just want to let everybody know that we love you, you know, and don't do it, and just You just stay, man. Stay strong. Stay 10 toes and focus on something, and we can get through this shit. You feel me? We all gonna go through this shit. We all going through it. It don't matter how rich you are, who the fuck you are, who you know. There's no address that we could really go to escape this shit, unless it's Atlanta. But
Hey, shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm
you're up
from
there.
Atlanta. Well, I grew up there.
you feel me? But during the main quarantine, we couldn't go nowhere. They just locked California back down.
Yeah.
You know. But shit.
No, that was beautiful, man. That's really. I knew you would have something great to say to the audience, bro. So
Stay prayed up, man.
we could end it
I
at
don't know
that.
what y'all believe in, but you gotta believe in something. You gotta stand for something, or you gonna fall for anything. So believe in something, you know, whatever that is, man. Stay prayed up, man, and give thanks. And we gonna get through this shit. For real.
And keep streaming, featuring Ty Dolla Sign. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
importantly, man, that's what we're here for today.
Run that up.
Ty Dolla Sign is out right now. Make sure you stream the shit out of that. Tell somebody about it. You know, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. And I love you guys. Follow me on TikTok. That's the only social media I'm about to be on, TikTok. Yeah, what is it? Ty Dolla Sign, at Ty Dolla Sign on TikTok. And lately, I've just been showing my cooking skills, because that's another thing I learned during quarantine.
Yep.
My girl and I just been going crazy out here. So, you know, I'm doing that. And
Got your recipe.
you know,
Yep.
I'm being dad. Shout out to my daughter. She got 3 A's, 3 B's during a fucking pandemic. So I'm proud of her. And yeah, let's go.
It's real. Ty, thank you so much for the time, bro. It's good to see you again, man.
Thank you.
All right, now, peace.